If you think only superheroes wear capes, wait until you hear what unfolded right in the middle of a high school gym. A quiet janitor, a single father doing his best, was suddenly pushed into a moment that left every student and teacher stunned in silence. Before we jump into it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Kindness Tales, because stories like this don't just inspire, they shift perspectives. It all started on a rainy Thursday at Oakridge High. The halls were buzzing with excitement over an upcoming martial arts demo. Everyone was talking about it. The stars of the show? The Tiyata brothers, Kaido and Kenji, both national-level junior champions, black belts, confident to the point of arrogance. Meanwhile, away from all the spotlight, quietly pushing his mop from one hallway to the next, was Mr. Logan Pierce, the janitor. A man with weathered hands and a quiet soul. A widowed father to 9-year-old Emily, who waited every afternoon on a bench near the gym while her father worked. She always had a book open in her lap, but her eyes were fixed on her dad. She didn't admire him for his job, she loved him for his heart. He was kind, gentle, dependable. Logan never stood out. He picked up trash without being asked. He remembered every student's name, though most barely knew his. To them, he was just the guy with the mop. But that day, everything shifted. During the exhibition, the martial arts coach invited volunteers to come try a friendly challenge against the twins, not to hurt or win, just to demonstrate technique. A few students stepped up, got tossed playfully, and sat back down laughing. Then Kaido, puffed up with pride, pointed toward the corner of the gym where Logan was cleaning. "Hey, janitor. You want to give it a shot?" A few laughs erupted. Some were shocked. The room went still. Logan looked up, a bit confused. "Me?" he asked, setting the mop aside. Kenji chimed in, grinning. "Yeah, why not? Let's make it 2-on-1. Show us you can sweep more than floors." More laughter. Even some teachers didn't step in. It wasn't just a joke, it was meant to humiliate. Emily looked up, uncertain. "Dad?" she whispered. And that's when Logan calmly walked to the center of the gym. Not out of pride. Not to prove anything. But because, for once, his daughter was watching. And this wasn't about mops or mats. It was about dignity. He bowed slightly. The twins bowed back, smirking. The whistle blew. Kaido charged, fast and sharp. His punch sliced the air, but Logan shifted, caught his wrist, and redirected him gently to the ground. No aggression. Just perfect control. The gym gasped. Kenji spun with a high kick aimed for Logan's head. Logan ducked, swept with his leg, and lightly tapped Kenji's chest, just enough to send him stumbling backward. Seconds passed. Neither twin landed a single touch. Silence. Logan bowed again and offered both boys a hand up. No gloating. Just respect. The coach stood frozen. Students were stunned. A teacher finally spoke. "Where did you learn that?" Logan quietly replied, "Marine Corps. A long time ago. But I set it all aside to raise my daughter." At that, Emily ran across the gym and hugged him tightly, tears in her eyes. Not because of the fight, but because now, everyone saw what she already knew. Her dad was never just a janitor. The very next day, the atmosphere at Oakridge shifted. Students greeted Mr. Pierce with smiles and respect. Teachers invited him for coffee. The Tiyata twins came up and sincerely apologized. They didn't just want to say sorry, they asked him to become their teacher. Not just in martial arts, but in character. Logan agreed, but on one condition. Anyone who trained with him had to give 1 hour every week to help the community. Discipline without compassion, he said, is just violence. Soon, that janitor's supply closet transformed into a mini dojo. Emily signed up too. She wasn't just reading stories anymore, she was living one, training side by side with the same boys who once mocked her father. And Logan? He still cleaned those hallways. But now, each step he took echoed with honor. Because true strength doesn't come from titles or belts, it comes from quiet humility, from love, from knowing who you are when no one is watching. If this story touched you, remember, it only takes one small act of courage to completely change how the world sees you. Don't judge anyone by their uniform, their silence, or their role. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Kindness Tales for more stories that remind us just how powerful kindness, and quiet strength, can be. Sometimes the ones who say the least, are the ones who teach us the most.